The man had just turned around when suddenly someone behind him lifted a large rock and swung it down with force. Tom barely dodged out of the way in time. The moment the rock struck, a torrent of yellow sand erupted from the hole. Seeing this, his companions immediately realized something and quickly grabbed rocks to strike the statues. As they broke off pieces of the surrounding statues one by one, they looked up at the sky in horror. To their shock, the ancient stone pillars began to move, rapidly converging inward. The ground trembled as the pillars collided with each other. While they were still staring in awe, the sand beneath their feet suddenly gave way, plunging them into a hidden underground chamber. When they regained consciousness, they found themselves in a mysterious underground corridor. Before they could process their surroundings, the steps beneath their feet began retracting inward at high speed. Panicked, they rushed downward, but the steps were collapsing too fast. In the end, they still fell. But fortunately, a shallow pool of water below cushioned their fall, saving their lives. Following the direction of the water flow, they eventually discovered a hidden ancient cave. Yet the moment they stepped inside, they were utterly stunned by what lay before them. The cave was filled with priceless antiquities, and the floor was littered with gold and jewels. But the old man paid no attention to the treasures, heading straight for a dust-covered door. He then pulled out a strange crystal orb, and according to legend, this orb was the key to the ancient castle. Arthur touched the indentation on the door, as if struck by a realization. Slowly, he raised the crystal orb above his head and mimicked the motion of smashing it down. Instantly, the door swung open effortlessly. Cautiously, they stepped inside only to be met with a sight beyond their wildest dreams. The chamber glowed with a dazzling golden light, its walls built entirely of gold bricks. All around them stood numerous statues carved from crystal. But something else caught their attention, drawing them toward one particular statue. They soon realized this statue was missing a piece. Without hesitation, the companion lifted the crystal orb once more. Then, disaster struck.